will be there for a while as well.
So you kind of agree?
Well, do you think Counter-Strike Source will be there?
It will stay for a while. It will not just drop out of esports soon. I don't think so.
No. Well, who knows?
Because it's not what we want. It's what people want to play and people.
Om vi tittar på det sett över världen alltså, så vilka titlar ska finnas där i den här basen? Och då är Fredrik inne på att han vill gärna ha sitt Counter-Strike, han vill ha Quake Live, och så har han insett på senare år också att han får nog ha med Starcraft. Inte så mycket att välja på, och Julia är ganska enig, kom från Quake Live bakgrund, och Starcraft 2 som sagt, den behöver ju ingen längre introduktion numera. Mattias, våran kommentator, what's your thoughts about this matter?
Well, the thing is that, honestly, if you look at it up and down, anything that makes a good viewing experience from a gaming point of view is basically esports. If you can compete in it, or actually, the competing is a big part, but if you can prove that player A is better than player B, then you have something you can compete in. And I think that's sort of the basis of everything. And I don't really agree with having just a few select titles to do this from. I mean, of course, you have the first-person shooter, you have the real-time strategy, you have the first-person shooter team games, you have the hero team strategy like Heroes of Newerth or Dota or games of that effect, and you have the fighting arcade games. I mean, we have the Winter Olympics, we have the Summer Olympics, I mean, we have varied degrees of football and rugby, I mean, we have hockey, we have land hockey, I mean, it always spreads out, so you sort of have a lot of choice in the matter of what you want to play in so-called regular sports as well. I mean, just to make a distinction from the esports. And so I think that it's a completely natural way to have a lot of games with a lot of variation depending on what people basically want to play. And with gaming being what it is, there will be a new game every few years. That's just the way it works. Football has always been here for a couple of million years. And it's not always easy. It's not always easy, but I think we have to adapt our thinking to how we perceive gaming as sports.
Okay, or reactions to what Mattias said?
I don't agree.
No?
No, of course you can compare it with the, you know, there's a lot of out there in regular sports, but our scene is not big enough. We don't have enough people who want to watch esports as a sport to spread it out as much. And in the tournaments that we have, which is not that many, well, it is many, but we would like more. I think you have to concentrate on a few games. You can't have a lot of titles within the same kind of genre of games. So that's what I think.
Well, what he said describes a little bit the concept of our ESL platform, because if you go to our platform you will find all kinds of games, all the games that he just described, and you can log on and find other players against who you can play, and that's the esports. Not all of these games are shown then in our pro tournaments in the European Nations Championship or in the World Championship Interleague 3 Masters, but still that is the core of esports. You prefer one game and you love one game, and then you are able to go to the platform and compete against someone that is on your level. That's not better than you, because then it would be not so much fun to play against him because he would just be so much stronger, or you wouldn't like to play against someone who's just too weak. You go out there and you will find someone on the platform who's just on your level in your favorite game, and you have the direct you can directly see like on which skill level you are, and it will be a lot of fun to play.
Ja, vi fick alltså en lite mothugg härifrån vår kommentator Mattias, som inte riktigt höll med om att man ska försöka hålla ner antalet titlar, utan han tyckte snarare att kör på, det var bra att det finns en bredd. Och det höll ju inte Fredrik riktigt med om, precis som han var inne på tidigare då, att det är bättre att man försöker få ner det lite för att spetsa till det hela lite. Samtidigt som Julia menar på att på ESL då, med de olika turneringarna som finns, så finns ju just den här möjligheten att prova på olika spel och testa sina färdigheter där. Mattias, I don't know if you're still with us, but are you out there?
As present as ever, my good it, sir.
What do you say about that you need to keep it a bit simpler in the titles? You don't agree? Do you understand that point of view?
I understand the point of view, but the thing is that, I mean, esports and computer gaming is such an ever-changing thing. I mean, we get better consoles, we get better computers, updated graphics and stuff. Do we really want to sit here and be playing Counterstrike 1.6 10, 15 years from now, when we're all living in space in bubbles and are sort of jacked with cables in our heads? Of course, I'm joking. But the thing is that evolution of gaming will always be keeping going on, and the game will never stay the same always. Now, I understand that you need a stable platform for people to get better. Of course, it's nuts asking people to become good players over the course of just a few years, but that's where we are right now, and that's sort of where we're going. Therefore, having a few different titles in these set genres of first-person shooters, real-time strategy, hero team strategy, fighting arcade games, I mean, it's a base to build other things on. Because if you're really, really good at a game, a first-person shooter, and several other first-person shooters have not the exact same mechanics, you should be able to translate your skills.
All right, thank you Mattias, and thank you Fredrik, Julia, for discussing this. Vi ska gå vidare lite i programmet. Det börjar bli dags att ta en lite närmare titt på tjejerna och deras situation i gaming, och våran väldigt flitiga reporter, jag tror faktiskt att hon är nog den som jobbat hårdast här, Ina, hon har såklart kollat lite närmare på det här.
För erkännandet där att jag jobbar flitigt. Jo, det är ju så här att nu har vi faktiskt en tjejscen här på DreamHack, och det finns ju olika åsikter kring, är det bra, är det dåligt, hjälper det tjejerna att man delar upp det? Vi får se, vi får prata om det lite senare, men först så ska vi träffa Hollands bästa kvinnliga spelare som också har kommit hit av just den här anledningen. Det är alltså Gina i CS. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing since I was 8, so that's like 11 years ago. I started playing because my uncle and my parents were also gamers, and they were playing Team Fortress Classic and Quake. When Counterstrike came out, I bought it, and I fell in love.
Checked up a few facts about you. You're studying to be a web designer, am I right?
Yeah, I'm studying international course in media design, so it's like web design and graphic design, everything together.
So how about your future with e-gaming? Are you going to continue until you can't play anymore, or are you going to just switch over to web design?
Well, I have many opportunities because I'm also doing tattoo next to it, so I will see where my future lies. I don't know yet, but of course I won't be gaming when I'm a mother or something, so we will see.
If you continue e-gaming, is it going to be Counter-Strike all along, or are you going to switch game? Or
I'm thinking about that because Counter-Strike is going downwards, so I think Black Ops is a really cool game which came new out, so I might buy that soon and try that out.
What's so fascinating about shooters? Why is that what caught your heart?
I always wanted to be in the army before. I wanted to do special force, but you only can do that when you're a man, so that's why I was like, oh shit, and I continued playing Counter-Strike.
You've been playing since you were 8. Do you think you have to play for that long to become really, really good?
Mostly yes, but of course you have like natural talents. Of course, when you're playing for a long time, you get used to your mouse and everything, and shooting gets lots easier. But I think it doesn't really matter if you play for a long or short time.
Okej Ina, hur ser du på den tjejscenen i gaming?
Jag tycker det är en ganska splittrad fråga. Det är bra att man tar fram och bjuder in också. Men om man delar upp det så här så tror jag det riskerar att man mer poängterar att tjejer är i en utsatt situation i gaming. Och det tror inte jag leder till någonting bra. Så det är komplicerat och det tåls att tänkas på lite grann faktiskt.
Absolut, det ska vi göra med en gång faktiskt. Vi har fått in 2 nya gäster. Annette Cassidy Skaderud, välkommen. Och Zainab Sas Turki. Är du rätt uttalat?
Yes.
Så att jag inte ger mig in på någon galenskap. Det är Counter